This is The Current Buzz, a podcast powered by Oklahoma Electric Cooperative and OEC Fiber,
dedicated to teaching you what makes us different.
Welcome to another episode of The Current Buzz. Kayla and I are thrilled to be with you again this morning. And as it is becoming spring in Oklahoma, which, Kayla, what happens in spring in Oklahoma?
Spring in Oklahoma is always a wild card, but typically we see warming up of temperatures. I think spring is a short window, so we hit those high temps really, really fast. We also see rain, we see crazy weather. We really kind of get it all in the spring. We even had some snow recently. So you really kind of hit the full gamut. But we really start to skyrocket into those temps fast here in Oklahoma.
So one of the things we try and do every year is find new ways to serve our members and our subscribers. So when we're talking about electricity, we talk a lot about you need to be on the right rate for you. We currently have three rate options. We have our time of use rate, which basically is perfect for people who are willing to modify their behavior in an effort to save money. So from June to August, minus the weekends, that is an increased rate from the hours of 3 to 7. So you pay a higher rate per kilowatt hour when we anticipate that there's going to be the most demand on the system, meaning people get home from work, people get home from school, they crank up the AC, they're cooking dinner, they're taking baths, whatever. So there's a bigger demand on the system. We reward you if you are able to not use as much electricity at that time of day. That said, we understand that that is not a great fit for everyone. So for me, for example, my kids are going to want to eat dinner, and they're going to want to eat dinner at 5:30 on the dot every night. So I'm going to have to cook for them. Because of that, we offer a second option called our standard residential rate. So this is really good for members who like simplicity and convenience and who use an average of 1,600 or more kilowatt hours per month. Kayla, when I say 1,600 kilowatt hours per month, does that mean anything to you?
You know, I'm going to be honest with you, Autumn. It doesn't mean a ton, but I do understand that it's probably a little bit more than what a small household might be using.
Perfectly said. It means nothing to me. And I would love to tell you that after almost 9 years at an electric cooperative that it means more. It doesn't. What I can tell you is that most families use more than that during the summer. So the amount of energy required to cool your house when it's hot is higher than the amount of energy required to cool your house when it's not. Really good opportunity for you. Also, you can look at all of this on our website at okcoop.org/rates. One rate that I really want to focus the most on today, because I think it sometimes is misunderstood, is our electric vehicle rate. That is the name of the rate, but it is not just for people who own an electric vehicle. You can own an electric vehicle. We'd love for you to own an electric vehicle. We will offer rebates for you to put in a level 2 charger at your home if you own an electric vehicle. But this is something where it's a daily service availability charge of $1.50 a day. And when we say a service availability charge, what we're saying is that is kind of our fixed cost. So that allows us to make up for all of the equipment we need to get electricity to your home. And then it's a set rate year round. So unlike the time of use rate, which has different months, it charges different rates. The electric vehicle rate, all kilowatt hours from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. are 9 cents a kilowatt hour. And all kilowatt hours from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. are only 5 cents a kilowatt hour. So essentially you pay a higher premium, though not a huge amount of money during the day, than you do in the evening. Kayla, talk to us about how that might look if you didn't own an electric vehicle.
You know, I think that OEC Fiber sets you up well if that's a rate that you're wanting to take advantage of. Having a great internet connection can really help with this, because you can install smart devices, smart plugs, smart thermostats that are programmed to maybe run less frequently during the day and really kick on at night. It takes your mind off of having to kind of keep that timing in the forefront of your mind. I mean, we're all really busy. Electricity use isn't always what we're all thinking about. I mean, I know we all do more when it's hot in the summer, cold in the winter, but otherwise we're really not thinking about it. So being able to leverage smart devices, I think, is a great way to jump onto the EV rate, even if you don't have an electric vehicle.
Well, and I have been blown away by this. Daniel Laughlin, who's our energy efficiency solutions specialist, is the expert here. You are always welcome to call him and ask for advice. But there are, as Kayla said, timers for your hot water heater. There are timers for your dishwasher, timers for your laundry machine. I mean, you can really divert so much energy with smart devices. Or let's say also that you just stay up later. I the time want to be in bed before 9 p.m. But that is not everybody, right? So if you can just start the dishwasher or run a load of laundry at 9:01, you're going to pay a lower rate, almost half the price per kilowatt hour. One of the things that we always want to put out there when we're talking about rates is you probably are not the expert, nor do we expect you to be the expert. So if you come on to okcoop.org/rates, you can request a rate comparison, and it will, if you have 12 months of usage, it will pull your actual usage and tell you how much money you would have spent on each rate. If you haven't been on our system for quite 12 months, we have individual people who are willing to look at your rate, look at your average consumption. They can ask you questions and help give you advice. Our goal is always to make sure that you are on the right rate for you. We want to save you money. We want to save you brain power. So whatever that looks like, we're always willing to help. Okay, thank you for joining us on this episode. We hope you will find the right rate. Visit us and feel free to ask any questions to either our energy efficiency solutions specialist, Daniel, that'll be easier to remember, or our rate experts, Tim Faree and Ashley Evans. Thanks so much.
You can find us at okcoop.org and oecfiber.com.
Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.